Guys, how's it going? Something that I'm kind of refining over time, but something I picked up not that long ago, and I thought was kind of worth mentioning, was that, again, if you're want to save some money, then pretty much all you need to do is just follow along. All you got to do is basically get Aptoid. That you would just go up and click the link in the description below and just follow me along. Yeah, it's all you have to do is basically install Legend of Mushroom, and then you just got to get the AppCoins wallet. Again, this is relatively trivial to do, but you can save up to 5% of your purchases this way. And again, all this is more or less is just an app that basically you collect app coins, and then it's basically a currency that you can then turn around and use to buy packs and such. And you basically end up saving money. It's a lot more efficient than, say, going through Google Play or through the Apple Play Store for that matter. It's a lot easier. The main thing is the promo code here. You want to make sure you hit submit on this and hit got it over on the rewards tab.
You're kind of struggling.
And then from here, you can pretty much tap play and
amount of stuff.
pop into
I think
the
there are
game.
like two things that come to mind that honestly made a huge difference for me, and a lot of it comes down to so like for example, I don't know, you do all of these freebies, right? And you get all your stuff. The biggest thing is going down the mine. You don't want to do acquire resources. You just want to do one way down, and you want to do this until you actually get to 10,000. Is the way you really ought to be doing this. I didn't realize that until later, but it makes a huge difference compared to the people that do it versus those that don't. And we'll just do that because why not? But the point being is, for what you get versus what you wish you could have gotten, it just makes sense to do it this way. And wow, we got quite a bit of length on that. All right, so you can see I got 16,000 ore. Turn around, do the tech part. Always focus on doing the right side of the tree when you're first starting out, because that's going to make a huge difference. Of course, I'm going to try and get the online rewards at some point, but I'm not quite there yet. Still takes a lot to do that. In the meantime, though, I can do this, and I'll go ahead and upgrade and get those nice upgrades on the attack here. We'll go ahead and pick our crops here, and then also do some crop stealing. Let's go grab their rainbow gourds, because why not? And also make sure to collect our stuff, and then plant our seeds. Make sure we get those all planted. And then you might have noticed the dormitory. Now, the dormitory is kind of an interesting thing, because more or less you gain loot and stuff over time, plus offline loot. And you can go out and capture other players. Like, for example, like this guy here has an employer that is at this rank, for example, of 9,367. Look around and shop around and see if you can find somebody that is of a certain rank, and then you just turn around and basically take them over, is the idea. This guy doesn't have an owner, so I can go capture him, and like that, I now have him. And it's kind of funny. You can tap his forehead. You can also throw a tomato. You can tickle. A lot of weird random stuff you can do, but as you can tell, and then from there you pretty much you have a retainer. And then from here, because you have the retainer, you can have up to 5. So if you ever want to get more, you can. Again, if you're wondering how, just go search retainer. I like to just go through my friend list and look for people that aren't owned by anybody. Like this guy here is owned by Shroomy, so I might go and challenge him for that. See if I can beat him. In my case, obviously not, because he's way higher level, right? But that's kind of the point. Anyways, that's dormitory. Of course, with the event going on, if you haven't already, make sure you've been doing my draws every day as much as I can. Try to get what I can anyway out of the event. Of course, I can get my 7-day trial here, and looks like you can also grab my free starter supply loot. I already beat all of Life Simulator, and again, the main idea behind here is just save as many coins as you can, or the chips. It's 1,000 gold per chip, so with 866, I should have 866,000 or so, roughly, in gold, which, I mean, again, that's all going to add up. You want to save those chips as much as you can. I haven't yet gotten to where I'm in the gravy zone by any means. Of course, like, I can show you what I mean by this, but like, for example, we're not where we can get any of the super good skills yet. Still a ways away, but again, having that ad skip is a huge boon to getting ahead. It really is. As you can kind of tell. It's just like you just get a lot of freebies from that. It's almost kind of crazy how many freebies you get from it. But again, it's just like anything. It's kind of the point of progressing. And again, if you're wondering how you go about getting that, or how do you even, if you wanted to go do that now, I'll show you here in a sec. Just okay. So what you do is you just go up to where you might have seen it earlier. It's under privileges, and it's, you've got the mining privilege, which you'll want, but then the skip all ads privilege is the huge boon. That one is super useful. I will advocate for that one just because out of all of them, it makes the most sense. But as you can tell, I've got a little over 12,000. I'm saving them so that way I can just rank up my magic lamp, and then we'll do a huge opening with a bunch of them, and we'll just kind of have fun with it. But of course, if you're wanting to save money on Legend of Mushroom for that matter, take a look at this. But you can save up to 5% of your purchases. If you're ever like going through Tech Rush, for example, and you're wanting to get there faster and you just want to pay your way through it, then I highly recommend going through with this, and check out the link in the description below, as well as the promo code I've got. Make sure to check that out, and I'll see you guys next time.